Steven Crowder wants workers' rights. Yes, you heard that correctly. Steven Crowder wants workers' rights. If you don't know why this is funny, one of two things. You you have never heard of Steven Crowder. Or two, you don't understand hypocrisy when you see it. Those are only the only two ways that you do not find this shit hilarious. And I mean hilarious. The same dude that, to be honest, I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't seen like damn near any Steven Crowder in my entire life. With a lot of conservative media, like I can look past little microaggressions. I can look past a little bit of racism. I can sit through an entire episode of Ben Shapiro, with like only cringing a couple times. Steven Crowder is front face. Like the fact that he still denies being racist at this point is ludicrous. He literally He's literally writing the new age book of white supremacy every time he gets in front of a mic. So I've seen very little of him, but I know his ideology, and I've seen a lot of clips. This dude, you know, these conservatives, right? They want a lot of shit. They want a lot of socialist shit for them, but not for you. They want workers' rights for them, but they tell you, hey, man, you shouldn't get holiday pay for MLK Day. Hey, man, you shouldn't get 4th of July off. Hey, man, those hardworking business owners are covering for you when you take labor. Yeah, I did. I saw that I saw a clip of him on Labor Day when he got mad that people would take Labor Day off and the boss man would have to go in there by himself and run the entire business. Dog, I worked Labor Day. My boss sat at home. Every single one of them. Every person on salary sat at home. Not a single person I worked with got Labor Day off. People that do labor don't get Labor Day off. You dumb fuck. This dude is against raising minimum wage. This dude is against anything relating to making American capitalism feel anything less like slavery. Now understand, I'm one of those, right? I'm one of those. I believe slavery never ended. I believe since the start of the Industrial Revolution, they brought slavery back in this nice little, oh man, I'm going to pay you barely enough to pay rent, barely enough to get a vehicle, barely enough to eat, and then you're going to come to work 40 to 50 hours a week. And now back then it was 120 hours a week, and you're going to stay broke your entire life. What's minus the buck breaking and the whips and the forced not being able to move, like, and one of the things I tell people all the time, it's like, well, up until the last week, I've told people all the time, I'm not leaving this company to go to the same company with a different name, right? Like, even when you leave your job because they tell you this isn't slavery, this isn't indentured servitude, you can leave anytime, and then you have to go a block down the road and work at the same place with the same issues because it's all slavery. Steven Crowder will tell people like me and tell people like you, no, it's not. You're getting a fair deal out of it. This is how capitalism works. Meritocracy. But when it comes to his deal with Ben Shapiro, $25 million a year. Was it 50 million or 100 million? I think it was 50 million. So 12.5 million a year for 4 years contract. That's slavery. But he tells you that you should be happy working for $20,000 a year at minimum wage. He tells you that your kids should starve so they can keep minimum wage at $7.25 an hour. They tell you you don't need days off because, well, you already can't feed the kids. Why would you look at them, right? They tell you They tell you you deserve nothing. Nothing. You get nothing. But then this nigga's online crying about $50 million in 4 years. 4 years. Man that doesn't want you to take Labor Day off. The man that doesn't want you to take Labor Day off. The man that wants you to make $7.25 an hour so the corporate ladder will have a booming economy and get more on their return. Wants workers' rights for himself.